welcome to the Huddle. I'm Britt Johnson. I'm here with Matt Demecki. How are you today, Matt?
I'm good. I'm good.
You don't want to ask me how I am?
I know it's funny because she's always bitter when the Cowboys lose and when we come back. So she has this
day
like
off though, so
yeah,
I'm okay
but
now.
still, I think it drags on through the whole week. So it's just funny seeing
ask
you.
me how I am.
How are you?
I'm good, but I'm not as good as 76ers big man Joel Embiid, who has agreed to a 5-year, $148 million designated rookie scale maximum contract extension. Now, he is actually able to get more than that, you know, based on a couple other things, but we'll talk about that later. But what do you think of this deal? Is he going to be worth it?
I think it's stupid. I think it might go down as one of the stupidest contracts in league history. I mean, this man played 31 games in Britt, say it with me. 31 games in 3 years. I mean, how could you even think about giving a player like that max contract? I know there's potential. I know he played the beginning of the season last year and he looked like an all-star. That's great and everything like that. But the man played 31 games in 3 years. How are you going to pay him that much money?
Well, 76ers head coach Brett Brown actually spoke briefly about it and had this to say. His physical presence, he does it with a defensive mindset, and he does it with an offensive target that is different than anything else that we have ever seen. And also, I want to say with this, yes, he does have his, you know, whatever, $140 million. So this season he's getting about $25 million. But there's actually a couple things I want to talk about. JJ Redick is currently the highest paid player on the 76ers roster. He's making $23 million. Next highest is Amir Johnson with $11 million. Even guys like Ben Simmons is getting paid higher. Like, come on.
Look, here's the thing. I know the coach was talking about all that.
They have so much money on that team. Like,
look, the coach was talking about all that. That's beautiful. That's great, you know. But you can't do all that from the bench. I mean, it's funny because I saw that he's tweeted out more tweets than he has minutes played in the NBA. I mean, you look at that and are you kidding me? Bro, like, he's had foot injuries since he was in college. When he was at Kansas, he couldn't play through the tournament. He didn't play the second half of that season. So as a 7-footer with injury history that's played 31 games in 3 years, I don't know where the hell is.
As a 7-footer, as a center, you don't have to be as mobile and move around as much as they have before.
You do in today's NBA, and I think that's really important. I don't think Joel Embiid is going to finish off a season ever in his career. I think he's going to be injury prone throughout his whole career. And I really think this contract's stupid. I really don't understand it. It's just really dumb.
He does have incentive to do even better. He can get the $178 million, the extra $30 million if he is a first, second, or third team All-NBA, or if he gets NBA MVP. So I think that's going to make him like work a little bit harder. Maybe he hasn't had good trainers and stuff around him. I mean, you can help it if you like get in the right mindset. I mean, there's tons of players who have came back from injuries and had very successful careers. So yeah, he's only 23. Like, his bones and his joints heal pretty good.
I mean, with centers, it's a little complicated too, because like if you look back and look at Yao Ming, he's had foot problems throughout his whole career, you know, and that never helped him towards the tail end of it. But I just want to shout out Joel Embiid a quick minute because he finessed the Sixers so well. I mean,
they do have a lot of money. It's just like a point where it's like, okay, well, I mean, if you're paying JJ Redick $23 million and he's the highest paid player on the roster.
Free agents are going to get overpaid.
And prior to, like, I mean, Joel Embiid was like 7th or 8th highest paid player on the team. They had the 2 rookies higher than him. So it's just like, I mean.
But the timing of it, though, is so weird. The timing of it all is
perfect
weird.
Because the NBA cap is going to keep going up and up. So really what we think is this huge contract now, it was a 5-year extension. So in the next couple years, this contract is kind of going to be an average for an NBA player. So I think that 76ers know that. They had money to spare. Let's give it to this guy now, and then in a couple years, we don't have to pay him what would be then a max contract in the NBA at that time.
I mean, we're going to have to see, because I'm not doubting his potential. I think he has all the potential in the world, but you got to stay on the court. You can't be in a suit on the sideline.
Well, we'll see. Maybe this will help him stay on the court. But we want to know what you guys think. They actually shouldn't give us these spinny chairs because they keep moving around. But like, subscribe, shop the Fumble store, and we'll see you next week.